Hello, it's Debbie Gilbert from the Business Awards show. And today I am joined by Kirsty Gale from Red Carpet Ready, who is going to share all about her exciting business journey, culminating in this year winning the Best Business Award at the Best Business Women Awards. Welcome, Kirsty.
Hello.
So Kirsty, been in business for a long time now. So our listeners love to know about the journey. So what made you set up Red Carpet Ready, and what is Red Carpet Ready all about? Because it's not about carpets.
No, actually, Red Carpet, just to clarify, Red Carpet Ready, we are the UK's largest dress specialists. We offer a unique shopping experience. We have become, and we've created a go-to shopping destination. So we're the biggest in the prom market. We're famous for winning Prom Queen on Channel 5. We also sell to all ages, all sizes, all budgets. And our USPs are essentially that we've got the biggest choice for everybody, and you're going to come and you're going to get the wow factor. So our USPs underpin a product which is essentially a dress, but there's much, much more to the business, which is why we've grown so much in 9 years.
So what made you set up this business?
9 years ago. So we've been going for 9 years. I had some really good senior manager job roles in different types of corporate businesses. But my gut was always that I hadn't found my niche. I was going to work, I was earning good money, good bonuses, there was incentives there. I didn't feel at home. I felt that, in corporate environments, there was a lot of red tape. There's, it takes a long time potentially to get through to make decisions. I'm quite fast-paced, decisive, demanding. I have a vision. I want to get things done. And those environments I found quite restrictive. So I was coming home and I wasn't, as corny as it sounds, I wasn't feeling fulfilled. And I knew that there was more that I could be doing. And at that time, I wasn't quite sure how that was going to evolve and how I was going to create something. And then I went on a shopping trip with a friend's daughter, travelled around the UK, went to these shopping destinations, and my background has been in retail. And I just thought, wow, you're going to these shops, they don't know how to merchandise, they're promising things that the shops are really small, the products aren't there that they're offering. The marketing of those businesses, they didn't have strong brand awareness. And I just thought, wow, I could see that there was a product need. I could see that the experience wasn't there. I could see that the service wasn't there. And I thought, right, there's something in this. I could pull all these strings together and become a one-stop shop. And that's how the idea and the concept of Red Carpet Ready started 9 years ago.
And it's incredible because it's in Lincolnshire, isn't it?
It's really, and I'll go one step further than that. So we are located in a village 8 minutes from Lincoln city centre. Most people have never heard of Branston. When I first started, people said, oh my God, you're setting up a dress business in a village. And I was like, yeah, because for me, the philosophy is around, I'm a marketeer and PR. And I think if you've got the product and you've got the service and you've got something different and you shout about it and you use your platforms to raise awareness and you're unique and different, people will travel. And we've proven that. People come to us in their thousands.
I know, because I can see the posts on social media where people are posting that they bought their prom dress and they're from Newcastle, they're from Liverpool, they're from the southwest, and people travel from all over the country. So
it's unreal. It's like an army operation. When we open our doors, we have a call centre that books everybody in. We know the volume of customers. They bring 5 or 6 friends or family with them because this is an experience. It's a big purchase for them, prom. It's a big deal. And that it's buzzing. It's absolutely buzzing. It doesn't matter where you seem to go. People say, oh my God, Red Carpet Ready. I know that place. So that confirms for any businesses out there, the key really is about marketing and awareness and PR for me.
So what have the challenges been over the last few years for you?
Oh God, they're endless. I think every week you have challenges. There's always curveballs. I think for me, some of the biggest obstacles and learning curves has been staffing. We're in a seasonal business, so we're turning over the majority of our we're turning over about 1.2 million. Probably 60% of that is taken over 6 months. So we're open, and that's when we open 7 days a week till 9 o'clock at night. So not only have we got to get the right talent in the business, and I don't know whether it's a Lincoln thing, but I think recruiting the right people is a challenge in itself. But to suddenly staff up and get everyone ready for the surge, that in itself is a challenge. We've got around 28 staff at the moment. We're recruiting another 8. We recruit from 15-year-olds and we recruit all the way up. And I've learned I'm very much about trying to develop talent. So for me, it's not about necessarily in our shop floor environment, it's not about necessarily a CV that's ticking boxes. They've got to have energy, charisma. And you mentioned about, our reviews and everything. We get reviews every day in this business because our people are the final icing on the cake to everything that we promise that we're going to deliver.
Fantastic. So how did you cope with the pandemic? Because obviously everything shut down, didn't it? So what did you do?
Yeah, well, that's a story in itself, because right in the middle of that pandemic, customers had put their deposits down on thousands of products. And the way that we operate, they put a deposit down and then they can do a payment plan. Terms and conditions stated, we then take that order and we're putting that into our factories or other factories and we get them made. So we're also committed to the factory. So we had a really stressful time in that we didn't just go quiet. We had thousands of customers that were saying, we don't want our product anymore.
Because the prom wasn't going ahead.
Yeah, and we want our money back. So we'd committed to the factories and there was terms and conditions there. So that was very stressful and we dealt with that in the best way that we could and we managed that very well. But actually we'd saved a lot of our money. I think cash flow in any business is key. And although I'm not a numbers person, I appreciate how to manage the cash that we have. Unfortunately for me, I've been very diligent in making sure there was reserve funds. So although we had funding and grants, I had that reserve to tap into. If I didn't, I would question where we would be today. So that was a saving grace. But we used the opportunity of that downtime. Some core staff stayed with the business, and we didn't want to sit in every day with our husbands. It was driving me mad. So we used the opportunity, say 4 hours a day, to actually use that as a brainstorm. And out of that, we created what has now actually been a key success of the business. We call it RCR EXCLUSIVES. So we've designed our own dress label.
Wow.
Designed a collection, and we now manufacture that globally. We have 3 factories all over the world, and it's become our #1 selling brand in our business. So actually, if it hadn't been for COVID, I would never have had the time when you're in the do to actually take a step back and say, right, we're going to design a collection. I'm not a fashion designer, but every cloud has a silver lining, and for us that was actually gold lining.
Fantastic. So you certainly turned that around and actually made that into something very advantageous for your business, which is incredible.
100%.
So let's talk about awards. So you started off with a Startup Business Award. So you can tell us a bit about that and what your thought process has been behind awards and why you think they're such a good thing for your business.
For me, awards is another marketing tool. Everybody can think their business is great. Everybody can say their business is great, but entering any awards is a competition. So you've got to treat it that if you're submitting, you want to win. So in order to do that, you've got to have a brilliant story to tell. You've got to be profitable. You've got to be able to talk numbers. You've got to be able to prove why you're the best. And actually, it's a really good opportunity to review your business, see how far you've come, and then shout about it and articulate that in such a way that, you know, everyone's ears prick up, they're excited by it, they're inspired by it. And I'm a real driver about that, because if you can't sell yourself personally and as a business, you should be. Change your attitude towards that. Don't think, oh, you know, it's not a bragging tool, it's an endorsement. It makes your business credible. It confirms what you say to your customers. It's a massive marketing tool for us. To say that we won New Startup in 2015 was a brilliant start. We were growing, and we were seen and heard, and we were started to get on people's radars. Then in 2016, we won New Business for Lincolnshire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So our local presence was building, the credibility of me as a new business owner. You know, you open conversations with people, and you're telling them about your portfolio. People start listening more to what you can talk about. It just reinforces everything that you're saying. It confirms everything. To win something like that means you're top dog in your field. End of story. What else? The recognition of that. You can't just think I've won something. You've got to actually tangibly do something with that. So if you sit on any award and you don't shout about it, then it's not going to have any value to your business. And we're very, very.
I'm always saying that.
Yeah. So, you know, for instance, we've recently won Best Business 2022. And thank you to the judges for recognising and yourself on that, because that's a massive achievement. It's a massive, it's a motivator. It's a massive, you know, when we won that, so we took real care in, and time. That's another thing. Put time into it. Don't cut corners. Treat it like this is a key objective of your business. So what we did, actually, I'm going to go all the way back. You've got me going now. We're going to go back, and I said, right, we've done some real big things this year, and we're going to start telling people about it. And we're actually going to make sure that we win something from this, because we bloody deserve it. So there was no question in my mind, actually, that we deserved it. It was just about how we put that business case forward. So to any business owner that's listening to this, we're all busy every day. You've got to make time to do these things and to do them properly and go for it. And if you believe in yourself and you believe in your business and you can demonstrate that and submit a good business case, you've got every opportunity of winning, and then using that as a platform to leverage your business, which is what we've done since winning Best Business. How
did it feel when they called out your name?
It is a really good feeling. I mean, you're just like, wow. You take a few seconds to yourself to actually, because you're so busy every day, because there's so much going on, because you're dealing with problems, and literally my days are non-stop. It just gives you that moment to reflect and just think, you know, well done to yourself. You know, people don't congratulate you every day. People aren't saying well done, good job, especially when you're running a business. It's down to you. You should be thanking and rewarding everyone else. So to get that thanks and recognition is a really good feeling. As I say, I'm pretty motivated anyway. They call me Mrs. Motivator.
I was going to say, your motivation oozes out, definitely.
Yeah, but coming away from that, I just thought you're doing a good job. You're definitely on the right direction. People are seeing that. And it's really got me focused again. I reset myself a lot, and I think, right, brilliant. Achievement. what are we going to do with that? How are we going to use that to our advantage? How are we going to market that and bring customers in, raise our profile even more? But also from winning that, best business and having conversations since, it's really got me thinking about other ways that we could be developing our brand and actually my own personal brand. So it's given me an insight into other business opportunities that we're going to go on to do.
Fantastic. And to win the best business is an absolute incredible achievement, because there are a lot of entries in that category, and even in the finalists, they were all exceptional women, all of them. And the judges that judge that category are all exceptional business people themselves, and they completely put your business under a microscope and look at everything that you submitted. So to win that is, it's an incredible accolade to have, and it really demonstrates your business acumen. And I think that's so important in this day and age to have that. So let's think about some tips for other entrepreneurs. What would you say if anyone's listening to this podcast?
I think the first thing is, the biggest thing for me is you've got to believe in yourself, because there's been many scenarios over 9 years where you have a massive problem to deal with, or you have or a key member of your staff moves on, and you just you think, can I do this anymore? Am I doing the right thing? Oh my God, this is just, believe in yourself, because the people that make it in life are the people that can forge on through the problems. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. And if you want to be the best, you've got to just keep smashing through every obstacle that goes in your way. So you have got to believe in yourself. Don't look for anyone else to keep giving you that. It's got to come from you.
Oh, that's amazing. And what's on the agenda for Red Carpet Ready for the next year or so?
We are going to be massively expanding our designs. We're going to be doubling our collection. We're going to be, as soon as I can get to China, we're going to be sourcing more factories and looking at expansion there. Definitely for me, going direct to source is the way that as a retailer I want to go. And I've touched on, we're going to look at some personal branding benefits, because I think a business and a brand, there's also benefit in how you can build revenue streams, awareness and things from actually on a personal basis. So that's where I go back to saying winning Best Business 2022 has given me inspiration to start looking at something on a personal branding level as well. So fantastic. Thank you for that.
That's amazing. And you've also judged some beauty awards this year, haven't you? So is it Pageant Awards, or just remind me which one it was?
Yeah, so pageants are part of our business, not a huge amount, but they are. So Miss Great Britain, which is a big deal. That's been a brand name in the UK for many years. It's really evolved over the years as well. So I was asked to be one of the head judges on the night. Really glamorous, so much fun. It was a two days, 2 nights. The final, they actually produced like X Factor. They didn't tell me this. So imagine a huge stage with the X Factor music. They announced the judges. It was really fun. Really fun. Brilliant. Yeah, really different. So again, all of these business awards, that builds up to people getting to know who you are in your business. And that's another reason. Would these things come up if you weren't marketing yourself and you weren't winning awards? Probably not. Well, you market yourself incredibly well, and we will continue to watch the progress of Red Carpet Ready. And yeah, sorry.
We will be adding the details into the show notes and also onto the YouTube channel comments about Red Carpet Ready and where you can buy one of these gorgeous, glamorous dresses, and come and meet Kirsty and the team, who will make it look sensational. So
absolutely, there's no doubt there. As I say, everybody, every age, every size, we've got you covered.
Exactly. And every colour, amazing colours as well. Incredible.
Yeah,
So thanks for joining me today, and good luck on your journey. It's so
yeah.
incredible to meet you. So thank you very much, Kirsty.
Thanks again, Debbie.
Thank you.